In France, someone disappears every 30 minutes. It's a chilling statistic, a stark reminder of the fragility of life, of the mysteries that can swallow people whole. But some disappearances resonate deeper, echoing through the years with unanswered questions. The case of Xavier Dupont de Ligonnès is one of them. April 2011. The city of Nantes, nestled on the Loire River, was bathed in spring sunshine, a picturesque facade behind which a dark secret festered. At number 55, Rue Fontaine, the seemingly perfect life of the Dupont de Ligonnès family was about to unravel in the most horrific way imaginable. The house stood as a silent sentinel, a bourgeois residence in an affluent neighborhood. Behind its walls lived Xavier Dupont de Ligonnès, a man of aristocratic lineage, with his wife Agnès and their 4 children, Arthur, Thomas, Anne, and little Benoit. To the outside world, they were the picture of normalcy. Xavier, unemployed but striving for entrepreneurial success, projected an air of confidence. Agnès, a devout Catholic, devoted her life to her children and her faith. The children, each with their own budding personalities, were the center of their world. But behind the veneer of normalcy, cracks were beginning to show. Born into a family of fading nobility, Xavier carried himself with an air of entitlement. His dreams were grand, his ventures numerous, but success remained elusive. Financial strain cast a long shadow over the family, a truth Xavier concealed behind a wall of secrecy and lies. Agnès, trapped in a marriage to a man growing increasingly distant and controlling, confided her fears and anxieties in online forums. Her words painted a troubling picture of a household shrouded in secrecy, of a husband fixated on death and despair. The idyllic facade was crumbling. Days turned into weeks, the silence from the Dupont de Ligonnès family growing deafening. Concerned neighbors, alerted by the lack of activity and a putrid smell emanating from the property, contacted the authorities. On April 21, 2011, a police search team made a horrifying discovery. Buried beneath the terrace, wrapped in plastic sheeting and lime, lay the bodies of Agnès, Arthur, Thomas, Anne, and Benoit. Each had been meticulously executed with a .22 caliber rifle. The family dogs lay beside them, silenced witnesses to an unimaginable crime. The house on Rue Fontaine had become a tomb. Section 5, a web of clues. The investigation, sprawling and complex, was led by the seasoned detective Pierre Sénez. The evidence pointed to a meticulously planned crime executed with chilling precision. Xavier, the last one seen with his family, became the prime suspect. He had vanished. Letters, sent to relatives and schools, spoke of a sudden move to Australia, a new life for the Dupont de Ligonnès family. But the letters, filled with inconsistencies and improbable explanations, rang hollow. They were a smokescreen, a desperate attempt to mislead. Section 6. The Runaway. Xavier's movements after the murders painted a picture of a man on the run. He was sighted in various locations across France, from the southern coastal city of Roquebrune-sur-Argens to the bustling city of Toulouse. He paid in cash, used false names, and stayed in cheap hotels, always one step ahead of the authorities. His car, a Peugeot 307, was later found abandoned in a parking lot near a forest in Roquebrune-sur-Argens. Inside, investigators found camping gear, adding another layer of mystery to the case. Had Xavier fled into the wilderness, seeking refuge from the law and his own demons? Section 7. Suicide or escape? The investigation into Xavier's disappearance yielded no conclusive answers. Theories abound, each more intriguing and perplexing than the last. Did he, consumed by guilt and despair, choose to end his own life, his body lost to the vastness of the French landscape? Or did he, with his aristocratic connections and resources, manage to slip through the cracks, escaping to a life in the shadows? The possibility of escape, fueled by alleged sightings and unsubstantiated leads, continued to tantalize investigators and the public alike. Section 8. Captivated by a mystery. The case of Xavier Dupont de Ligonnès gripped the French public's imagination. Newspapers ran daily updates, television shows dedicated hours to dissecting every detail, and online forums buzzed with speculation and amateur theories. The family man, once an enigma, became a household name. Was he a cold-blooded killer, meticulously planning and executing his own family? Or was he a desperate man, driven to the edge by financial ruin and despair? The question lingered, a testament to the enduring power of unsolved mysteries. Section 9. An open wound. Years have passed since the horrific discovery at 55 Rue Fontaine. The house, once a place of unimaginable violence, has been sold and renovated, but the shadow of the crime lingers. The case, despite the tireless efforts of investigators, remains unsolved. Xavier Dupont de Ligonnès, the man who vanished into thin air, continues to haunt the collective memory of France. His face, plastered on missing posters and etched into the minds of a nation, serves as a chilling reminder that even in the heart of civilization, some secrets refuse to stay buried.